a wonderful person. She taught me how to play the game Monopoly. She understood that the name of the game is to acquire. She would accumulate everything she could, and eventually she became the master of the board. And eventually, every time, she would take my last dollar, and I would quit it utterly defeat. And then she would always say the same thing to me. She'd look at me and she'd say, "One day, you'll learn to play the game." One summer, I played Monopoly with a neighbor almost every day, all day long. We played Monopoly for hours. And that summer, I learned to play the game. I came to understand the only way to win is to make a total commitment to acquisition. I came to understand that money and possessions, that's the way to keep score. And by the end of that summer, I was more ruthless than my grandmother. I was ready to bend the rules if I had to win that game. And I sat down and let her play that fall. I took everything she had. I destroyed her financially and psychologically. I watched her give her last dollar and quit in utter defeat. And then she had one more thing to teach me. Then she said, "Now it all goes back in a box. All those houses and hotels, all the railroads and utility companies, all that property, and all that wonderful money. Now it all goes back in a box." I didn't want to go back in a box. No, she said, none of it was really yours. You can all hang it up about it for a while. But it was around a long time before you sat down at the board. And it will be here after you're gone. Players come, players go. But it all goes back in the box. Houses and cars, titles and clothes, filled barns, folding portfolios, even your body. Because the fact is that everything I watch and consume and hoard is going to go back in the box, and I'm going to lose it all. That's not much of an ROI on that. You have to ask yourself, when you finally get the ultimate promotion, when you make the ultimate purchase, when you buy the ultimate home, when you have stored up financial security and climbed the ladder of success to the highest rung you can possibly climb it, and the thrill wears off, and it will wear off, then what? How far do you have to walk down that road before you see where it leads? Surely you understand it will never be enough. So you have to ask yourself the question, what matters?
It is freezing out today. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It's beautifully bright out in northeastern Pennsylvania, but it is definitely cold today. So, on my way up to my dad's, and I hope you guys liked the speech from John Ortberg that I remastered with some B-roll film and changed the voice around a little bit. So I have this story that I want to tell you guys, and my faith in humanity has been dwindling over the past few years, myself included in that. I'm like, what is happening to everybody? You know, like, it just seems like things and people are so much more intense, and I don't want to dwell on that, but it really does. Anyway, so like last weekend, or the weekend before, my girlfriend and I, we went to go see a movie, and it seemed very trying to go to see this movie. First, our babysitter canceled, so we had to find another babysitter last minute, and then we get into the movie, and it's a theater where it's like assigned seats. We were going to see Bohemian Rhapsody, and it was a theater where there were assigned seats, and then this oaf guy is like in my seat, and I'm like just staring at him, and he's staring at me, and I'm like, that's my seat, man. And you know, we had like our popcorn. I wasn't gonna reach over some dude to share my popcorn with Kim, and so I had to go out to the front and have the guy move from the seat, and I was like, man, I just want to see this movie. So saw the movie, and it was actually really awesome. It was an awesome movie. And so we're on our way home from the theater, and I reached into my back pocket. I didn't feel my wallet. I usually put my wallet in my back pocket, and I had a lot of money in there because we were in a rush to get to the movie. I had worked that day. I wasn't able to put my deposits back in, or my deposit from that day from the studio into the bank. And then I had somebody else's money in there that I had to give to them. So it was like, I'll be honest, it was like $800 in my wallet, like roughly around $800. Anyway, so I don't like carrying that much money around, and I don't normally carry that much money around, but this was just like an exception. So I freaked out. I'm looking all over my car for my wallet. I'm freaking out. I'm like, babe, can you please call them? And she got them on the phone, and they were like, well, we didn't, we're going to check and see if anybody found it. If you want to come back, you could check yourself. You could, ask the people at the front, the podium. So I'm like I'm having an anxiety attack driving back. And my head's going in all different directions. I'm telling my girl, I'm like, there is no way somebody's going to return all that money. I'm like, besides, like, all my credit cards were in there. I'm like, people are a little wish-washy on the credit cards, but my money, my cash, I had some, like, memorable stuff in there that I've had in my wallet for years. And anyway, so I had made her call again, too. We were almost there, and I asked her, can you please just call them again? I'm like, did you find it, And they're like, ma'am, we don't know. You're going to have to come in, and you're going to have to go up to the podium. So I'm like frustrated. So I get there. I look in the spot we were at just to see if I might have dropped it when I got in the car. And I walk into the theater, and they're looking at me, and I'm like, did you guys find, and the one guy's like, a wallet? And I'm like, did you guys find a wallet with, like, he's like, looking at me, and I'm like, there's a lot of money in there. And he's like, so he said, okay, well, this was how much money we found in there. And yes, he's like, we've been trying to get in touch with you. I was like, oh my God. It was an emotional moment for me. I actually started to cry. I was like, who turned it in? And he's like, she did. And he looked, it was the girl at the podium that earlier I was telling her, please get this doofus out of my seat. And I was kind of like a little aggravated with her earlier, like, because it's not like it was her fault that this guy was in my seat, but I was like, come on, man, I'm trying to see this movie. And I just looked at her, and my eyes started to tear, and I was just like, oh my God, like, you are the most amazing person. I don't know if I would have been able to do that. And she turned it in. All the money was there. I hugged her. I gave her some money to thank her. And it's insane. She found it was in the bathroom. So, cause I had used the bathroom quick before we, got out in the car, and it must've fell out of my pocket. So, like, she found it in the bathroom too. Like, that's crazy, because there's no cameras in the bathroom. This girl was maybe like 18, 19 in her 20s. Kids like that don't make a lot of money working at a theater, like, I'm trying to think afterwards, I'm trying to think, like, wow, like, whatever her parents or whoever raised her, they did the right thing. Or maybe if they didn't even do the right thing, she's just a good kid. So props to Cinemark Theater in Music, Pennsylvania. And I don't know the girl's name. I'm going there tonight. We're actually going to go see a movie with the kids tonight. So I hope she's there, because I want to get her name, and I just want to, like, thank her again, because it restored my faith in humanity. The money is besides the point. I was happy to get that money back, because it was money for bills, but, honestly, it definitely made me feel like there are good people in the world, and it made me change a little bit, like my views, because, in my mind, I'm like, there's no way I'd give that wallet back. You know, like, I give the wallet back with the credentials and all this stuff, but I'd take the money out, you know? Maybe I wouldn't. Now I definitely wouldn't. I would give it back. You know, it just totally changed the way that I looked at something. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure what I would have done, but most likely, when I was younger, I definitely would have taken the whole wallet. Now, if I found something like that before this happened to me, I might have taken the money and given the wallet back. I don't know. Like, that would just be awful. But then I would feel like crap. Especially once you look at the picture of the person in the wallet and you could attach it to another person. So, I had to, like, really think about what would I do. But now, definitely, no doubt, in my mind, I would give the money, the wallet, and everything back. And I would try to find that person. So, I really want to know what you guys would do. If you would open yourselves up to be as honest as possible and pop a comment below this video and just tell me what you guys would do if you found a wallet with all that money in it. And I'm probably going to add a little bit of video to this with my dad and everything. I don't know how much longer I'm going to have my dad around. I love him so much, but he's been battling severe heart disease and on dialysis for like 5 years with heart disease that we found out about for like the last 2 years. He has another surgery to go after the holiday to open up some more arteries. And so I'm going to take a little bit of video and add him in here because I'm super grateful that I have my dad and my mom too. She's in Florida. I love her so much. I hope she watches this video. And Mom, I love you and I miss you. And I'm grateful for all the people in my life. And I'm grateful that I have a business that's successful and I'm able to live with a lot more freedom than most people are that have to, you know, go to a 9-to-5 job. And just to put this out there, you don't have to do anything really. Like, you could change your life at any time and you could move your life in any direction that you want to. So I hope all you guys are having a great day today. I'll be back with a little bit of the fam, some of the dogs. I got to bring them home some turkey. I'm kind of bummed that I wasn't having Thanksgiving at my house today. I'm used to having the dogs around and just family and stuff around, but next year, definitely next year. So, alright, I'll be back. But wasn't that story awesome? Please comment below and tell me what you guys would have done. Dad, happy Thanksgiving. Say happy Thanksgiving. Tell me you love me.
How old are you, Steve?
Old.
How old?
40.
40?
Yep.
Still a young girl.
Oh, 39 forever. 39 forever, man.
What is that? Here, honey. Here.
Guys, the
honey.
helicopter. I don't know what they were doing.
Is that a Molly?
Yeah, she ate. Oh, yeah, she was in here being Molly.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Did she chew or no?
Nah, she inhaled.
Just inhaled it.
But I don't know what she was doing before.
She came up, she jumped right on the table. I'm like, get down, you're nuts.
Some other place where they have a helicopter and feel the fly out.
I'm very grateful that I got to spend Thanksgiving with my dad, and it's also my birthday today. I am 29. I wish. 39. I wish that too. No. 40 today, but I am forever going to pretend that I'm 39 because I do not look like I'm 40. I definitely don't act like I'm 40. Babies want Thanksgiving. Do they want Thanksgiving? Courtesy of Aunt Jo. Do you guys want some Thanksgiving dinners? Huh? Are you guys ready for your Thanksgiving? Because you know what? I'm very grateful for you boys. I love you boys so much. Yes. Let's give you guys some Thanksgiving dinner. Alright, Perk, there you go. Toopy, come here. There you go. Alright, boys. Happy Thanksgiving, my babies. Next year we'll have it together completely. I came home for you guys. Love you, boys. And the fam.
Such a woman.
Those come
hither tusks.
Watch a movie. So this is an awesome way to spend the rest of Thanksgiving with the kids and my girlfriend.
You guys did block the wheels, right?
Oh, that's what this is for. Thanks, Birdie.